Hello, I hope you're well. In this video, we will be looking at our user settings. User settings are very important as they set up the environment we are working in. So we'll go through each section and their options, and have a little talk about each. Let's start with notification settings. These are only applicable for those who downloaded the app. If you have turn off all phone notifications selected, you will not receive notifications for certain events. Otherwise, you will get notified when someone requests or approves time off. You will get notified when someone is sick. You will also get notifications for available shift work. The options: notify on late clock in, notify on late clock out. If you are like me, you forget to clock in and out. The options to have a notification sent to my phone for missing clock in and out times is invaluable for making sure I log my times. The clock in and out times are taken from the work schedule that have been approved for the day. Next we have global settings. These are settings that affect more than one section. First we have display company name to contacts. If you have contacts and you are managing them, you are probably doing it on behalf of a company. Make sure that you have defined your company name in the account section. Then, whenever a contact sees your account, it will show your company name. Then we have Sunday is first day of the week. This will set time logs and work schedules for your account and anyone reporting to your account to see the start of the working week as Sunday. Subtract breaks does just that. When a break is taken in a time log or a work schedule, this will determine if the breaks are subtracted from the time span. Make a decision on this early, as changing it later can cause problems with calculations to bank time. We then have how you want to define the date and time format in your environment. Finally, for global settings, we have the rate symbol. This is the symbol of the currency you wish to represent throughout clock in PAL. Now we have test settings. We have been running these videos in test mode. It is a good place to try things out and get your head around clock in PAL. In test mode you can even change these user settings to try things out. On your first foray into test mode you will have two contacts created for you, John and Joanna. You can use these records to see the relationships between account and contact. We then have some checkbox options. Create test time logs. Create test work schedules. Create test absences and create test annual leave. These are related to the next action, reset test settings. This means that when we reset it, we might not want to create automated data for each section. So unchecking it allows us to have, let's say, have no automatic time logs created for the test contacts. Let's move on to the next section, home page settings. This is what we see on our home page. Show contacts. This allows us to see a list of contacts. A contact would be someone who reports to you. If you were an employee reporting your time logs and work schedules to an account, you probably wouldn't need this. Next we have show pie chart. This is a quick breakdown of the state your contacts are in. I would suggest you probably don't need this, it just makes things a bit fancy. Then we have show accounts. This gives us a list of active accounts and the ability to record a time log against them on the home page. Now, the show considerations. This displays, on the home, a section containing things we should consider. It could be leave requests, work schedule approvals or upcoming cover. Next, show last actions. This is just a section that shows some of latest actions. It can be when we clocked in and out or when we reported sick leave. Then finally, show work schedule. This will show us our contact's work schedule per day. Now, contact approvals. This is if you want to automate a lot of the approval process. You will still get approvals created, but they will automatically be approved. Last but not least, contact annual leave settings. We went over this in the time off video. We have the default annual leave count, which is the default number of days a contact gets each year. Then we have default annual leave reset month. This is the month the number of leave days repopulate each year. We then have number of hours per annual leave. This is the number of hours each annual leave day will record in the timeline. Going through all that, I think we are setting ourselves up for success. If you have any questions, problems, or anything at all, drop us a message. We'll get back to you as soon as we can. Till next time, your pal, Layla.